probably not the best place to do this, but I wanted to come up here and just show you this. Just gonna have to make a turn over here. This little left turn, probably could have did it there. Anyhow, I mean, usually over here they have cornfields all on this side, right? Usually they'll have cornfields all over here on the left, all on this side. This farmer, they plant corn here, and then they'll have corn all over here, and they'll even do. And then he has this over here that's already grown, as you can probably see. But a lot of times when you tell someone, hey, hey, I'm from New York, you know, the first thing that they think is, oh, you're from New York City. And then you tell them, no, I'm from upstate New York. And they're like, oh, they have a city up there too? And you're like, no. Upstate is mostly is mostly farmland. You know, you tell them, like, dude, you got people up here. They got farms. They're growing corn. We get when it's Halloween or near Halloween, you get the pumpkin season. You know, so they're doing that, and you know, so you can take the kids and get the pumpkins and get all of those things that you want to get. And there's so much that you can, you know, they grow so much up here. It might actually kind of just, it blows a lot of people's minds when you bring them up here and you're like, yeah, this is upstate New York. I mean, and then when you go even further north, there's even more, you know, barns, old barns and farmland and it's all kinds of things like that. Why was I just shifting in a second? I have no idea. So, you know, you kind of definitely take a lot of people by surprise that maybe never came to New York, but every time they saw New York or saw a picture of New York, it would be the city. You know, up here, you buy a house, I mean, you look at the land size that you're getting. You know, you're going to get about minimum, usually is an acre. But they have some areas where you can get some houses with like half acres or a quarter acre. And I saw a few of them, and they're not bad. Just depends on what you want, you know. Sometimes I wouldn't mind a bigger house on, say, like a half acre. Like right now I have an acre, but I think even a half acre would do me just fine. So, but yeah, I mean, what this guy's got, jeez Louise. I mean, there's a lot of places up here, man, I tell you. Even on Crazy Cool side, you know, last year we rode on his side, and it was just so much farmland, so much open land. It was kind of just nuts, you know. And we even made a little joke about that, like, you know, basically saying that a lot of times people just don't realize New York is not just a city. Shoot, actually, if anything, if it wasn't for upstate New York City wouldn't make it, because their water has to come from somewhere, and their water mainly comes from a reserve upstate in upstate New York. Yes, I've been out riding, I don't know, man. What time is it, 6:40? Probably like the last hour or so. And kind of just taking a long loop right now I'm on the way back home. Filmed about 2 vlogs and then rode past that cornfield and was like, oh, guess maybe I could talk about that. Just the misconceptions of New York. Just, I tell you, just loving being able to take a nice ride right now. I used to live right down here. Used to rent an apartment down there. Probably for about a year before my youngest daughter was born. Or right up until when she was born. And we rented there. Actually, no, she wasn't born yet. She came probably about a month or 2 after we got into the new house, into our house. That's when our youngest daughter was born. And it wasn't bad over there. I used to always think about, I'd start jogging, and one morning I was coming in from work or going out to work or whatever it may be, and I saw a black bear running across here. And I said, oh no, you're not gonna do that. No jogging for me. Yeah, forget about that. And quickly I scrapped that plan. And this used to be our post office here. Really nice people there. Little small area here called Rock Tavern. It's really nice. Not too far from where I am now. Maybe about 20 minutes or so. Yeah. Rented there for about a year. And then when my youngest daughter was born, we kind of decided, hey, maybe it's time for a little more space. Maybe it's time to try and, let's get into a house. Then we got into the house, and now I have a million and 5 things to do. And 2,000,005 things to fix. That's the life, I guess, right? American dream. It's either live it or shut up. So anyhow, just a little quick vlog. A little something extra to put up with the dual view. Hopefully the dual view doesn't look too bad. Haven't done that in a while. I'm using that Yi camera. Figured I'd knock the dust off of it, take it out, and shoot a vlog. Alright, YouTube, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you later.